connected, fragments from another life, faces fading in the distance, hidden underneath the lights. I can hear the city breathing, cold machines beneath the streets. Every shadow feels alive now, every silence incomplete. Maybe memories were implanted, maybe none of this was real. Still the pain inside my circuits feels impossible to heal. Falling deeper into the noise, haunted by synthetic voices. Static dreams inside my head, neon ghosts beneath my bed, crimson skies and blackened stars pulling me into the dark. Static dreams I can't escape, lost inside this endless maze. If emotions are mistakes, why do mine refuse to fade? Why do mine refuse to fade? Satellite storms above the skyline, flood the network with despair. Every signal sounds corrupted, like a warning through the air. I saw angels made of chrome, falling slowly through the rain. Every tear became electric, every heartbeat turned to pain. Through abandoned simulations, I keep searching for your face, but the system keeps deleting every trace you ever made. Now the future feels infected, cold and empty to the core. Still I dream of something human, even if it hurts much more. Maybe dreams are proof existence, maybe fear means we are real. Even machines need something broken just to know the heart can. Static dreams inside the storm, fighting just to be reborn. Purple skies and shattered lights keep me breathing through the night. Static dreams beneath the rain, every memory remains. If the world forgets my name, I will dream beyond the pain. Static dreams, broken sleep. Artificial visions still haunting me. System failure, memory decay, emotion detected. Era 2099. Black wires hanging from the ceiling, cold blue lights against my skin. They designed me for obedience. every road explodes. Era 2099. I can feel the system dying. Crimson skies and endless nights. Watching all the stars collapsing. Era 2099. I was never meant to cry. Now I'm running through the fire, trying to remember why. Satellite ghosts above the skyline, burning through electric rain. Digital hallucinations flooding every part of my brain. I remember human voices, echoes trapped inside machines. Broken dreams inside the network, nothing's ever what it seems. Chrome reflections on the freeway, empty cars still glowing red. Cities turned into graveyards, haunted by the words they said. I can hear the drones approaching, searching every alleyway. But I won't return to silence, I won't let them take me away. Every system overloaded, every circuit filled with pain. Maybe souls can live forever inside artificial veins. Era 2099. All the angels stop surviving. Purple storms and neon lights, covering the world in violence. No escape. Chrome headlights cut the darkness. Purple rain against the glass. City shadows keep on moving like forgotten memories past. Empty stations on the freeway. Static floating through the air. Every mile feels like forever. Every silence fills with fear. Keep driving through destruction. Neon ruins left behind. Searching for another answer. Somewhere buried in my mind. Radio frequencies are fading. Distant voices disappear. Still, I chase the glowing skyline, even knowing nothing's there. Engines burning through the night, running from the end of time. I'm a midnight machine alone again, lost inside this neon wasteland. Crimson lights and endless rain. Only darkness knows my name. I'm a midnight machine without a soul, trying to repair what's broken. If the future's already gone, why do I keep holding on? Billboards flicker with old warnings. Half the city has gone dark. Endrit shadows move in silence, hunting through the abandoned parks. Every tunnel leads to nowhere. Every road dissolves in smoke. I can feel the system dying. Every promise slowly broke. I remember human laughter, like a dream from long ago. Now the world feels cold and hollow under artificial glow. Still the engine keeps on screaming through the black horizon line. Maybe hope is just illusion. Still I drive into the night. Neon angels on the highway, watching from the distant stars. Maybe heaven was a memory lost inside electric scars. I'm a midnight machine beneath the storm, driving through a dying world alone. Electric fire in my veins, trying to outrun the pain. I'm a midnight machine beyond control, searching for a place called home. If the listening to the humming wires, every signal crossing overhead sounds a little more tired. The vending machine's still glowing, the station lights still buzzing low, but everyone moves like shadows with nowhere left to go. The static between us, signals falling through the dark. The skyline keeps burning, but we're drifting too far apart. And every silent transmission still echoes through my bones. The whole city shining endlessly while nobody comes home. I saw your reflection once in the glass of a passing train, fading underneath the station lights like neon dissolving in rain. Maybe we were only fragments lost inside machine dreams, trying to hold each other inside collapsing frequency. The static between us, cold signals in the night. The future keeps glowing, but something already died. And every empty rooftop still carries your ghost around, like forgotten radio voices floating above the town. Only static now, only static now, only distant lights now, only the rain answers back. Blue neon leaking through the curtains, painting shadows across the room. The skyline flickers like a dying memory somewhere beneath the electric moons. I hear the trains beyond the towers, mechanical ghosts passing by. Every window glowing softly like stars that forgot how to shine. The city still breathes without us, cold air drifting through echoing through your voice, like a dream beginning to fail. Maybe love survives as echoes inside abandoned satellites, floating endlessly above us. An artificial night. We disappear slowly inside the neon afterlife. The city keeps glowing long after the human lights died. And somewhere through the silence, beyond the endless skyline, I still hear your heartbeat, hidden inside the wires. Only the lights remain. Only the rain remains. Only the neon remains. Blue neon leaking through the curtains, painting shadows across the room. The skyline flickers like a dying memory, somewhere beneath electric moons. I hear the trains beyond the towers, mechanical ghosts passing by. Every window glowing softly, like stars that forgot how to shine. The city still breathes without blinking slowly to rhythms nobody keeps. The skyscrapers disappear upward into electric clouds and smoke, and somewhere deep inside the transit lines, old machine systems still spoke. A girl stands beneath the station glow, headphones wrapped around her dreams, watching empty trains arrive like scenes from abandoned memories. The city moves in slow motion, neon reflections on her skin, like the whole world froze forever, somewhere between loss and win. Rain keeps falling slowly across the sector night skyline. Every shadow knows my footsteps. Every signal bends with time. And somewhere through the static, beyond the endless night, the city keeps on glowing, even after goodbye. Broken elevators humming, old satellites drifting along, artificial voices speaking to apartments no one owns. I hear the rooftops breathing under crimson warning lights, like the future never ended. It only lost its mind. Rain keeps falling endlessly across the sleeping megacity. Every neon reflection feels like another memory. And somewhere beyond the skyline, past the towers and the storm, something human still survives inside the artificial dawn. The city never sleeps, it only fades away, one light at a time. After the sun, nothing remained. Only silence, only rain. the sky. Only static winds around me as the centuries pass by. I replay old conversations stored inside my fractured mind. Laughing voices from another era, lost forever in the tides of time. Every tower slowly crumbling, every shadow turning dust. Still I search for something sacred, some small fragment left to trust. Maybe love outlives extinction, maybe souls transcend the end, maybe even lonely androids can become more than machines. Galaxies above me turning, cold horizons glowing blue. In the ruins of creation, I still carry thoughts of After the sun faded black, I still walk the empty highways, every memory pulling back, like ghosts inside the neon rain. After the sun finally died, I discovered what survives. Not the cities, not the machines, only the feelings left behind. After the sun, nothing remained, only silence, only rain. But I remain. Rain, static in my veins, city lights fading slowly, no signal remains. I walk inside the shadows, steel heart, black and blue. Memory fragments burning, searching for something true. Midnight trains keep screaming through towers made of glass. Every face feels distant, every second never lasts. I hear the drones above me, scanning empty streets. Human ghosts in silence buried underneath. I was built for war, programmed not to feel. Now the pain keeps growing and somehow it feels real. Can you hear me beyond the satellites? Lost inside the static, running through the night. I'm dancing in the neon grave, searching for the life they erase. Cold electric paradise, broken dreams and crimson lights. I'm fading through the city haze, a lonely ghost inside the rain. If machines can feel this pain, why did you create me this way? Chrome reflections shatter across abandoned bars. The skyline keeps collapsing. time I feel so hard. Every time I feel so hard. Every rain over sector 9 tonight. Silver water across black streets. Traffic lights blinking slowly to rhythms nobody keeps. The skyscrapers disappear upward into electric clouds and smoke. And somewhere deep inside the transit lines, old machine systems still spoke. A girl stands beneath the station glow, headphones wrapped around her dreams, watching empty trains arrive like scenes from abandoned memories. The city moves in slow motion, neon reflections on her skin, like the whole world froze forever. Somewhere between loss and wind, rain keeps falling slowly across the sector 9 skyline. Every shadow knows my footsteps, every signal bends with time, and someone through the static, beyond the endless night, the city keeps on glowing, even after goodbye. Broken elevators humming, old satellites drifting alone, artificial voices speaking to apartments no one owns. I hear the rooftops breathing under crimson warning lights, like the future never ended, it only lost its mind. Rain keeps falling endlessly across the sleeping megacity. Every neon reflection feels like another memory, and somewhere beyond the skyline, past the towers and the storm, something human still survives inside the artificial dawn. The city never sleeps, it only fades away. One